Welcome back, fellow scribes. Let's get right into it. So, we got the patch in 1.2.3 with a few other goodies. Now, I do have the premium edition, so I am good there. But I figured everybody else is going to play Genghis Khan for a while, so I figured, why don't we try out Trac here and I believe her sister as the commander? So we're going to try that out, I think. So let's just hop right in. I don't see a point in really moving. Just go in place here. Oh wow, those are very large. We might actually turn yields off. Normally I like them on, but that's kind of in there. Oh yep, that's right. So I was reading, you automatically get her sister as commander the first time you make a unit. Now I don't know if that counts for a scout. Maybe. Also, why did I make a warrior? I meant to do a scout. Slight mistake, but hey, we're gonna run it. A lot of forest. We're gonna get animal husbandry going. Let's go ahead and get that scout. I made a mistake on that, but it is what it is, and you know what? We can use her to move. You know what? That is bugging me. We're going to turn those off. That's just really in there. The incense sounds great. I say we go ahead and get a bit of food running first, though, probably. Or we can really push the science. No, let's do the food. We'll get the farming going and go off of that. Actually, not some bad searching with the commander here, so works out pretty well. Ran right into a dead end there. Actually moving pretty good. And we're getting some good locations for us, so we'll have to see about that. With this much growth, I think we will go ahead. Let's just boost that science. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. We found part of me wants to just go ahead and start fights, but Ur's friendly with us for now, so we'll have to see. What's that going to give us? A warrior? Really not worth it. Have 2 monuments, or we can just get some happiness now. I say we'll just work on the monuments. We'll head with that. I think that's a good start to things. Let's go one more scout if we can, and we'll head off this way. See what we got here. We'll take the science. Let's get that running. We'll go straight into pottery here as well. Perfect moves. Perfect. Now, I am a tad worried here. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, is that the auto? Well, that's the auto explorer. That's nice. I'm glad we checked that. We should have been going up then. Looks like we're pretty well guarded to the south, in my opinion. You know what? I will keep going south. I want to check this. It looks like we're good, but just in case someone decides to sneak in. Yep, that is the case. Good. We'll definitely get something down here for some work. Looks like we might be well protected on the south. So someone came from the north. We met Amina, so that'll be nice to meet you, Amina. We'll try to be friendly for now. Playing as Egypt. Very nice. I don't want to do anything with you right now. We're going to leave that alone. We got our 2 scouts. We could do some slingers and stuff. We will be kind of militaristic later for sure. Let's go ahead and just pop down this granary. Get that out of the way. And we'll go ahead and cure this. Let's go ahead and make sure our capital's not just going to suddenly get sniped up. And with that being the case, I think we're going to run this guy over here, and we're going to send our commander back up to see how things go. I think that's a safer bet for us. I'd rather have my person nearby, and since I know Amina's this way, we'll settle this way first when we have the chance, if we can, of course. Alright, good. We got our brickyard rolling. You know what, Amina? I just want the gold right now. I think we're good on the combat. Don't really need to fight anybody at the moment. Alright, let's get that masonry going. And we're going to go straight into discipline, I think. So, are we going to be very wary? Maybe a bit. Honestly, I don't like Classic Republic. It's always between these two. Judging from how things are looking at the moment, I would say despotism is probably going to be our run. Let's go ahead and get a little more culture rolling. Alright, yep, get up there. Or we're not going to be befriending anybody anytime soon. Alright, there is that in the distance. Good, we're growing. We're good this way. Let's just make sure we secure our locations over here first. So, make sure we're well spread out. We need to go up north as well. Mina, you do make good offers. I'm just going to keep the 2 gold. We're going to keep neutral at the moment. Oh, wow. We need to... I don't know where she's at, but I am seeing some money up there. A lot of money. Alright, good. We got our scout down here. Now we can actually keep things going. Bring our commander in a bit more. Perfect. And I think more or less we may have shut her out from the south, so she's not going to be able to see what's down here. We will, though. Get a lot of good land. I'm loving everything I'm seeing. But we need to come up here. We can get settlers. Yep, we will probably go ahead and do that. I do. Brickyard does speak to me. So does a saw pit. How far out can we go here? We're just short of the fish, short of the camels as well. We can get the salt. We'll need something down here that we'll have to figure out our cities. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. It's 5 turns. Let's go for that settler now, and we'll figure out some productions here shortly. I think that's the way to do it. There she is. Found her. So she's real close. So the settler was the right call. Let's go ahead and grab this first. 60 culture minus... You know what? I will lose some gold for that. I'll do that. That's discipline is what we need. There we go. Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and search it anyway, and then we'll head back and keep pushing down. All right, see if I can... Okay, yep, that is her capital. She's got a very juicy. Looks like this would cut us off. I want to search it just because I like to reveal the whole map, but I'm not going to cause problems for my commander like that. Mainly because I want to be in here as soon as possible. Alright. There we go. Perfect. I would be rather disappointed if she settled right next to us. Yep, there it is. Depending on what happens with that settler, we will be... You know what? I will make that a horse tile. We'll settle down south. Let's see if she pops that settler. If that's the case, it is what it is. We'll start You know what? We might even start ramping our production any second now. Let's go ahead and get that brickyard then for anticipations of that, because we only have the one warrior. We're going to try to get in here. Personally, I'm thinking right here looks pretty solid. We'll see if we can get that. Looks like she may go this way. If that's the case, we might be fine. It's not great, but it's better than the alternative. All right, there we go. Discipline. Perfect. I wonder if that gets me another commander or not. We'll find out, since we get, what's her name, for free. You know what? We'll go with discipline, too. It does. That is really good to know. Looks like settling into the mountains there. We'll do a bit of this. All right, so looks like they want me southward, it looks like. Not sure why, but if that's how they want it, so be it. There we go. Very interesting island, or continent, I should say. We're playing continent maps this time, so... Alright, we found the edge. Now we need to go the other way. Perfect. Masonry is exactly what we needed. We don't need camels right now. I'd say production is what we're going to need. These woodcutters look fantastic, but we're going to up the production right now. Now that we got that, I think we'll probably go writing. Writing's kind of what I'm feeling. That looks pretty good. We'll go with writing. Oh, is that mausoleum? It sure is. A cavalry unit is destroyed. It respawns in the closest settlement you own. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. I want... Oh, my bad. That's not gate. Never mind. Should probably start thinking of units. They're kind of pushing us towards war for sure. Let's go ahead and get the saw pit, though. We'll get that running. And I think we'll crush this at least. Get that out of the way. Alright, looks like she decided to run away and go up north, and that's fine with me. I could move a bit more, but I don't want to do that. I think we're right where we need to be. It's a little close for my liking, but it's not terrible. So, well, actually, we could be a little greedy. Let's leave a little opening there, but no one's going to settle that. You know what? Greed has consumed me. We're going in. I'm a terrible person. I like what I like, and I want it. So... That's just how that works. Perfect. Love Indrapura. Might as well tick her off now, right? So we could get horses. Part of me thinks... 1, 2... So she won't be able to get them anyway. She will be able to hurt me a bit, but that's fine. We want to do this anyway. I just want the... I want the rubies. It's going to up my money significantly. But we probably keep it wherever it's at. It doesn't really matter. So there we go. Should be seeing her getting upset shortly. Because I don't expect her to like that too much. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's why I did it. Now that that's out of the way, we'll start cranking out some production here. And dogs are friends, cows are sacred, pigs are protected. I don't really get what's fine. Weird. Dogs are friends. I don't know why they went through all that. Oh, I wanted to fall back. Alright, looks like our commander's going to see some action in the worst way, which is immediately getting hit. But so be it. Oh, we have found Friedrich, and he is playing as... What do we got here? Because that is the new Civ that goes with Genghis Khan. Ah, the Assyrians. So that's what the Assyrians look like. Very interesting. We're going to keep him in our back pocket because we will want to befriend him. In fact, we will also be agreeing to these endeavors. He's far enough. I say that now. He's far enough. We got land between us. Alright, should we push the military units? I think we shall. It's time to get that rolling. We could pop that monument in, but not a big deal. So, let's go ahead and set up shop. Get a few slingers here. And we're not going to war right away, but we're definitely going to be prepping. Let's just see if Amina actually is upset. She is good. She's still neutral with us for now. I'm going to pull this guy back. He can take some units. Torres del Paine. Very lovely. Glad to see Friedrich has achieved that. Glad he's allowed to have whatever he wants, apparently. I'm not annoyed at all. Could come up here. Not a bad idea, but I'm going to go ahead and grab some more rubies. We're going to grab the rubies. I'm going to hold off on that for now, Friedrich. I want the support. I do, but not right now. All right, there we go. I just want to be cranking out gold. It's at 40. That is not okay at all. I'd prefer if she didn't. Alright. Oh, well, that would be kind of pointless, actually, so never mind. Nope. There you go. Perfect. Alright, let's see what we got. A huge map. I've only met 2 people. Nineveh. I like the name of that. Nineveh. Alright. Yep, bring them in. Just sit right there. Every time a unit's made, you can go about it. Actually, even though this wonder's in a wonderful spot, I don't really think it's that great for where he's at. He'd have to come up this way. Wow, he's really in there. Alright, let's go mysticism. Let's be somewhat religious, I suppose. Alright, there we go. Bring him in. Got 2 slingers. You're good. Let's just make this a whole slinger unit. You hold 4, right? Perfect. We're going to try to go this way a bit, and then maybe we'll wrap back around. I do need another settler, though. That is something we need to think about. You got your warrior. I just want to wrap around, see what's going on. They'll stop attacking shortly. They're going to be on Amina's side with things, but that's fine. Not really a big deal. Alright, let's get your last slinger, and then we're going to make some warriors, is what we're going to do. That's what we'll start pumping out. Give us a nice change of pace. Plenty of units to deal with. Just skip your turn. Before we hit next turn, let's go ahead and queue up. Oh, how many turns do we have? 5 turns left of that. So, I'm going to pop one in there, see how that looks, and we'll more or less have a military. Alright, perfect. Also, we're getting exactly what we need. I'm going to go with science. We're really going to be science heavy here shortly. Let's go ahead and grab irrigation. We're definitely going to need that. Looks like everybody else is grabbing it. Alright, she has a settlement somewhere. I don't know where. But my main goal was set. Get in there. That's what I was worried about. There we go. Alright, you're full up. See you later. Friedrich's just kind of down there. We might actually be able to mess with him quite a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. Indrapura. Yes, we do want a brickyard in here. Not a great amount of cash, but we're looking pretty solid. I don't really know which way I want to go, to be totally honest. I suppose we'll go this way just to get that filled in. There we go. A +4 library. That's about the best we can really... Well, unless we somehow wrap in here to get a good number. Be a little hard, though. Well, we could chain it with a monument. I don't know what the other building would be, though. Do we have any other buildings? I don't think we're getting any soon. What is that, garden? Yeah, it's not really going to help us out. We might as well just go ahead and take the 4 while we can. Just seeing if there's any others. Nope, we'll go with it. Science now is better than science later. That will take forever. Alright. Now you need to get in there. Try to unlock some of this if we can. Oh, still have a unit. My bad. Yes, we need to get closer. I want to see what she's got cooking over here. Ooh, that's fine. We're kind of planning that anyway. The only downside with Amina is that we have 2 turns left on our stuff. Good, she settled way up here somewhere. Unless there's stuff over here. So the only downside is she can turtle. She can turtle with the best of them. That is our downside. With those Medjay, really good inside her borders. So we're going to have a tough time. Arbilu, not surprised that went there. It's a good spot for him. We're going to have to fall back. I need to keep this guy somewhat safe. You know what? We're going to just pull back from there. See what we got going on. I think we'll pull in here. Get some forward movement going. Like that. One on top, too. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't fortify. We'll skip that turn then. So Friedrich went this way. Good to know. I want him to be buddies with me. To some degree. Because... Good. So we don't have to worry about Opone now. Except for the one problem. That slinger can't for some reason. Why is that? Fortifications already exist. Well, hey, if they're already there, I'll take it. In that case, we're going to move up a bit. Alright. I see her party favors. I see her commander. We're doing the same thing to each other. Surplus influence. Ooh, I do have quite a bit of that, actually. Would be a good pump in here. Hey, I think we should military aid each other. Let's up that even further. Research collab. I'm going to hold off on that for now. I like it, but I don't like it that much. I want to get the scout further in before things hit the fan. Because they will hit the fan. That will definitely happen. Alright, let's get down here. I think that slinger will hit me. This is a nice channel for Friedrich, I must say. A nice channel. Yep, it does hit me. Narrative choice. Oh, we got scientific attribute. Perfect. More for us. Constructing buildings. I like making stuff faster. Always have. Speed is always on our side. I'm not going to lie. Wheel sounds great. Does have our unique. But so does having spearmen. Tough choices. One extra turn. I think we'll go for the wheel, though. We'll go for the wheel. A good, strong choice for us. There's Mausoleum. We could try for that, but we're not going to do that. Gate will take 14 turns. I love it, but not that much. All right, the monument. Why am I getting so much here? Probably because of terrains. Yes, I see. I do like that. Don't get me wrong. I do like that. Is that considered a mount? All right, well. Oh, there's also rough terrain everywhere. What about the garden? 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. I'm kind of getting the gist. The real question is... Actually, you know what? Let's grab a warrior. Yep, I've changed my mind. Let's grab a warrior first. I know what I'm doing. At least I think I do. Army commander is right where he needs to be. Not a fan of this. We'll just pull back. No point in contesting that. We get what's going on. Let's grow our city. Camels sound great. They really do. I think we grab us some production, though. Let's grab us some production. Work towards that salt. How much for another warrior? It's going to take some time for him to get to here. 1 and 6. Actually, I probably should have reinforced there, but it's whatever. Actually, it's going to be fine. We're going to move just about the same pace. With that in mind, we're going to go ahead and grab our monument here. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put you on alert, actually. We'll progress things shortly. Because either she's going to declare or I'm going to declare. One of us is going to do it, though. Just want our commanders in position. I think coming from the same side, even though that doesn't sound like a great idea, will benefit us. There we go. So she is not happy, which is fine with me. She's not going to declare because it's going to give a big decrease. We've met another one. We met Machiavelli. Very interesting. Where are you at? I'd like to know where you are. And you're not getting my collab. Nope. Not happening. Let's go ahead and grab our horses. Indrapura should get a granary. That does sound like a good idea. Why are they... Is that for just... I think I know why that is. That's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and get our saw pit. That's really... I don't know how I feel about that. Well, you know what? I'll grab it. It's one extra production. Kind of feeling somewhat of a city here, perhaps. I just haven't decided yet. I will support that. Bring you out... And we'll keep the other one in there. There we go. I don't know where Machiavelli is. That is, So he was there, so he must be over here somewhere. What got built? Great Stele. That's not surprising. Let's go ahead and... Probably tactics. Even though I want code of laws, the merchants would be... Oh, actually, you know what? Logistics always wins out. Pretty much everything was taken. That's fine. Not really a big deal. Military units might be our call. Unless, of course... Oh... There we go, stone circles, especially where we're at. Stone circles is going to be the choice. And look at that, it's time to build an altar anyway. Where was I getting a wow, a 5 out here? That's pretty good. It's going to crush a bit of land, though. I don't like that crushing all this rough. There's quite a bit, though. It is 5 production also, so we'll go ahead and do it. I'm just Gonna follow the numbers, guys. There we go. Actually, you know what? There we go. What we got going on? We don't have to take everything, or even the capitals. We just have to take enough. Commander's just sitting there nice and pretty. I find it hilarious. Let's see if we can force her hand, actually. Perfect. That actually works out great for us. Yep. You know what? I think a +4 is pretty nice. Looks like we could have even went to a +5. I don't know about that, but sounds pretty good to me. Oh, they were behind us. Now, I don't like that. I don't know why that didn't do anything. Alright, so we're going to pull back one. There we go. Can't hit anything. Oh, you know what? We will do that. Actually, move you up one. We'll go ahead and attack, too. Let's go ahead and just hit that commander for all he's worth. Now, she is going to be well defended. Ooh, chariots. Okay. And there's a whole bunch of Medjay right there. So, I was not expecting where she had all of her units. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's go with a concerted attack here. Try to... How do we want to do this? He might hit it. That's a major defeat. Try to fortify this where we can. I'm actually going to pull you back and then heal. I like that a lot. Let's sadly sacrifice our slinger here. Yep, just going to have to accept that fate, but it's fine. That's what these units are for. Alright. Not exactly the best, but it's not terrible. Oh, who have we... I am surprised to meet Hatshepsut, actually. Very interesting map, I must say. How about a Ooh. Actually, I'll research collab with you. Even things out for us. Friedrich's doing pretty good. I do want to get down here somewhere, but we're going to focus on this right now. I'll admit, I might be a bit early on this, but we're about to find out. Ooh. Oh, and then Tejenu's over here. Very unfortunate. Alright, we got our altar, and the only reason I built that, and I'd love to be building this stuff, we need to supply our war effort. And I think we're going to need slingers for that. You are taking a beating. There we go. Oh, we have a promotion for the sister. What is the ability here? Ooh, very interesting. We'll definitely go ahead and plug that in. So actually, not liking any of this. Yikes. You know what? Just going to have to take the damage where we can. Let's go ahead and get the kill. And major defeats, you're going to stay where you're at. We're going to keep things rolling as is, unfortunately. Alright, good location. I just don't want to see the war. I know it's happening. Awful things are happening. Oh, we can one-turn these? Alright, we're just going to be making a lot of slingers. Head up that way. I know we're going to be losing the fight for a bit here. There we go, perfect. Ranged units. That's why this guy is where he is. Perfect. This guy died. It's unfortunate. This guy will die if I don't move him. So let's put him in here. There we go. Sadly, I'm fighting a unit printer. That's any of them. Oh, I did not mean to go in there, but now we know where his city is. So be it. Not looking good for us. I'm just going to keep producing slingers. We'll get through this. Oh, that is not my guy. Well, we're going to have to take care of that. There we go. I did not expect my line to drop like this. It is really unfortunate. Let's get this kill. There we go. I was expecting this to go a tad differently. They handle war very well. That's another dead unit. Right there we go. We got a promotion level. What do we got? 5 combat strength for land combat units in the command radius when in friendly territory. Oh, I like that. 2 adjacent enemy units. We'll go with this one because we're in friendly territory. And we're going to pull back one more. We're still in attack. I don't like that. There we go. I don't know what got hit here, but so be it, I guess. Alright, we're going to just keep... Well, maybe not printing slingers, but I would like to get an elephant. That would really boost us. We're going straight into bronze working. We need archers. Alright. There we go. Also, she has 2 cities online. Not really beneficial for us, because we got 1. How much money are we rocking? Not enough to do it. Indrapura is probably better off a city. Need that money, though. We are losing units fast. There we go. You heal. Bring you up. Alright, what can we do? I think we can do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Perfect. Bring you over here. Just a little bit of shuffling. Alright, and he's going to get attacked. That is his lot in life. 315. We need one more round, a few more rounds. We can make it a city. Apparently, they decided not to mess with us too much there. You're about to die. I do not like that. There we go. You can escape a little bit. Perfect. About as perfect as it can go, I must say. I thought I'd have way more going for me, but I guess not. Alright, science buildings, free tech. Ooh, +1 science on warehouse buildings. Oh, multiple people can take that. Tough call for us. What are we looking at? Science-wise, Friedrich's pulling ahead, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. Snagging a free tech wouldn't be bad. We don't have enough science buildings right now. Overall, I think the free tech or the science on warehouse buildings. We don't have any codices either right now, so that's not really going to help us. Archimedes screw. We've already got... Let's go with this. That should bump us up a good tad. Let me go ahead and... That should be higher than 34. Let's put a production on the library. Villas would be nice, but no dice. We can two-turn these now. Now we're talking. One downside, these are slower, but we should be okay. Alright. I think, let's move you in here. Get this guy going. Perfect. Let's get the kill. Fantastic. Now we're starting to see what's going on. And I wish they would stop attacking Indrapura. I really do. Alright, we're actually going to heal right now. I should be able to hit from here, right? There we go. Fantastic. Who leveled up? Perfect. Yeah, you go ahead and enjoy those siege units. Not gonna lie, that was an awful fight. Was not great for us, but it could be worse. Friedrich, I'd like some military aid. That would also help with... Everything's just getting built right now. We still have gate. Still an option. I would love it. I would. Actually, weaken out a settler real quick wouldn't be bad. So, let's go ahead and do that. I know that sounds... Well, actually, no. No, we're not going to do that. We're not doing a settler. We're going to keep making ourselves some cavalry. That's what we're going to do. Alright. You're going up and in. Perfect. We'll move up one just to keep an eye on things. We do have... Good. Perfect. We can move forward with that a little bit. Let's move you here and here. Fantastic. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, Hatshepsut chose Carthage. Very interesting choice. I do need to come down here still. But for now, we're focused on this, and I think we'll be okay. But let's go ahead and do what we should do, which is make Indrapura a city. Because that's going to open us up to a lot of possibilities. Most of them being infrastructure and units, because they are on the front line. We're going to focus infrastructure first, though. It's just going to help us a lot. So, library's not a bad idea. We just kind of need to wrap around here, though. So, with that being the case, let's go ahead and start with the granary. I know it has better options here, and I realize why that is. But we're going to start... Well, actually, my bad. It would be faster to go this way, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2... We can work with that. So it's a 2-1 regardless. Let me go ahead and plan our route. 4-1 might actually happen. But for now, let's do monument here and work with that. Yep, this will increase our production significantly. And now we're positive gold in both places. Perfect. That should even things out. I do need to get some salt going. Not exactly what we want to see. Oh, she built hanging gardens for us. How wonderful for her to do that. I really appreciate that. You get in here and see how that works. Perfect. What's our levels looking like? 15 for this commander when defending, +3 damage. Combat radius on at least 2 adjacent enemy units. I like that. Against fortified districts. What's the last one here? Wow, these are really good stuff. Let's go ahead and at least grab assault first. And then we'll... Well, I at least want the assault ability because that's really coming in handy. Because we can just do this and cheat. Well, maybe not this time, but you guys get the picture. Alright, there we go. Our elephants are on the move. See what we can do. Alright, what's our narrative choice? Ooh, free commander promotion or determined ability? Oh, well, we'll do a royal ornament. A white elephant. Very fancy. I will take a codex. I would love one of those right now. I really would. We're starting to see some of this. Actually, hold up. Let me see what we're... Okay. We are going to need one of these. Yep, we're going to need it. It's a necessity. You know what? Gonna bring you in here, and there we go. That should make you heal a little faster. Perfect. Oh, you should have a promotion as well. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and get that. +5 combat strength. Can I also redeploy? There we go. Figured you would pull one of those. Let's go with that and that. Pull you back. I'm going to go with a... Oh, that's already building a fortification. Is this health? Yes, it is. We'll do that. Double whammy for us, too, because she can't build and gives us health. What got built? That's just how it goes. Alright, man, they are really going for these slingers, aren't they? Let's pull you back. Let's go ahead and get the kill from this one, because you'll be safe. And you can attack. I'm not seeing a lot here. Honestly, you know what? We're going to pull these guys in. Yep. I may be all like, oh, you know what? Perfect. That works out perfectly. Alright, and this slinger's ready to rock and roll. Oh, come on. What's going on? Easy game. Settle down. There we go. Unmet players doing Silk Roads. Good for them. I'll keep that science pushing. I need it for my war support. In fact... Oh, well, that's only infantry now that I read that. So we're going science now. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's what we're rolling. I got my one ballista. Could do one more. How many turns until I get one turn? So that's going to turn into an archer as I'm building it. So not exactly thrilled about that. Let's see what we can... Let's try to push gate if we can. And honestly, this is not a bad spot. Boosting a bit of everything. We'll push it. See if we can do it. Not saying we'll be able to, but... Alright, let's get that guy. Can't hit anything here. You're right where you need to be. And I'm okay with all that. We just got to get through their initial attack of us. Once we get through those, it works out in our favor. Alright, there we go. 75 culture. Perfect. I think military training. We're just going to unlock unit flanking. Well, it also... You know what? We're going to try to push down our trees more effectively. That's one thing I'm always kind of bad at. So, that's what we're going to do. Alright, we got barracks. We need to wait just a bit more. I know I'm kind of holding off when I shouldn't. But that's what we're doing. Show me that garden. See, there we go. Then we'll hit the sweet spot. Alright, what we got going on? Oh, I forgot there was guys in here. We can upgrade them too. Well, you're getting an upgrade. You are on the front line, so that's not happening. Let me pull you and you back, because I should have been healing these guys. Yep, that is on me for that. Minor victory. Well, how about this? But that... Oh, let me get that level up first. There we go. I'm going to have that Trung knee tree completed, if I have anything to say about it. Let's get that kill. Let's confirm it. Not bad. It is going to hurt us, but that's just how it goes. We also left a fortification, so that may not have been the best play. You know what? I do want to keep that fortification, so let's do that. We'll do that. Yep. Losing some units. Not surprised. Alright, there we go. Code of laws. Perfect. Camels, not bad, but let's get that salt. I can only trade with Carthage. We'll go right ahead. I'd happily trade with Carthage. Which is surprising. I thought Friedrich would have been closer. I really thought he would have been. Alright, we need to get tactics. I should have went this way. Code of laws took a bit longer than I would have liked. Everything's exactly the way I want it, because everything's just the way it should be. Pull you forward here. Who do we want to attack? I think we'll go for the weakest link. Alright. How do we want to... Once we get them out of their comfort zone, it's all over for them. In fact, I may actually want to soften him up and pull my guy back in. There we go. I know, a little counterintuitive it seems, but should work out. Oh, you're healed. Perfect. We'll move you just right. Not exactly... Well, actually, that archer would have got hit anyway. What am I thinking? Friedrich, very interesting. Over here. Oh, my bad. Machiavelli is the one. Well, that's going to get overbuilt. So, how do I want to go about this? Actually, I think I do want to go this way then. We'll do that. What do we have here? Heroic Assault. Very nice indeed. We can't level up. We only... Oh, you know what? We only have the one archer. We're going to keep him protected. We're going to switch that around. Wondering if I should... No, you know what? Actually, we'll do that. Not the best idea, but I think we'll make it work. I would love if Friedrich would not... He's unfriendly with his Shepset. Not a fan of that. I would like to befriend him for some science options, but I don't want to help him that much. Alright, there we go. Goodness, Machiavelli cranking out the culture. Goodness. Ooh, yikes. Not loving this at all. I'm only making 6 gold a turn. That's really unfortunate. We could probably get rid of that guy. And we did. Perfect. You know what? I know this guy's going to get hit. See if we can scare off this commander. That's the hope. Bring this guy out. No dice. That's fine. We'll fortify our districts. You get in here and heal. You don't need to be that close. Wow. Well, I found land. That's where all the land went. We're kind of on the edge over here. I got a bit of stuff. Let me help myself out a bit. There we go. Gonna lose our elephant. We are. And we lost an archer, too. Really not good. We are offered peace. Akhenaten. I think we might be up for that. Because Tegenu's to our right. I will accept this. I don't even know where it's at. I'll accept it. It has 7 people. I'll accept it. It's right behind her. Perfect. Tegenu we'll see about. Alright. Well, we waged it well enough, I suppose. It wasn't great. And we need a lot of work. But that's fine for now. We're going to put the pressure on her in time. So if we have 3 or 4, we need to start moving around. Once this goes or doesn't go, I'm making a settler. That's what we're going to do. So 4. Where does it want the 4 at? Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, we could wait for the more expensive stuff later, which would be pointless. We'll rearrange it at a later date. For now, let's go ahead and get our science and production building in place, and then we'll kind of fill in the gaps. We definitely need this altar, though. Goodness, a 5. I'm going to go for that. Should I go here, though? No, we'll go here. Let's go ahead and get this first. Let's make everything faster. Alright. There we go, guys. Terribly sorry for the wait on that. Actually, we'll go ahead and do this. A little bit of that. Boom, there's a milestone. Fantastic. I don't know if I want to focus this town or not. 20 turns to grow. Never mind, we are focusing. What do you even offer? Hard to tell in here. So she built a woodcutter, it looks like. A saw pit, yep. And made a mortuary temple, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Well, you're full on that way. Not exactly the greatest city. I am really annoyed with this. This is why I don't like doing domination, guys. Just saying. Well, you know what it is. I'll go ahead and mess with it slightly, I suppose. Let's see. You know what? A fort town, I guess, because... No, I don't even like that. At least a trade outpost gives me a little bit of happiness. Good grief. That is awful. Alright, you get in there, because you have to be there. That's your job. Yes, it is. Well, that's Petra. I don't even know who built it. Someone that probably started in the desert, because that just makes sense. Well, we found a new continent. Halicarnassus got built. Alright, Amina's hostile with us. We'll just start fighting each other the moment the need arises. So, kudos to us. I'm going to go ahead and make this upgrade. Man, that ate a lot of gold. Not a fan. There we go. There's gate. Beautiful. We have stuff to build, I know. First off, settler. Then after the settler, give me that barracks. And then we'll leave it alone and figure it out from there. Because I need to come down here and get some stuff taken care of. Alright, what we got? Oh, Theodoric. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Get up here. There we go. Elephants go with elephants. And that looks good. You need to make some people. Need to up my military. It's not terrible, but it could use some improvement. Also, my culture is not the greatest right now. Build an academy or science. Well, I would love that scientific attribute point, but the academy is going to take a long time. So let's get the 25 science. Wow. Those are very big. I can read them. That's nice. I'm glad we turned those off. So we need to come down, I think. Question is where? We could go up, though. I don't like that at all. If we come out here, get the fish. That's the marble. More fish. That'd be about as towny as it can get. It's already on the edge. But if I'm going to be taking towns, I need to make good towns/cities while I can. I just don't like this. It's going to make them -5, which is really annoying. And this will eat into my stuff over here. If I come down here, there's a good chance I'll tick off Friedrich. But does have some nice options. There's 2 horses, there's salt, there's wine. It's a pretty good location. I'd have to go here. Just that -5. Wow, that's abysmal. It really hurts me a lot. Up here gets me Kalen, and, well, I don't really want to do this because I'm going to take Tajenu anyway, so what's even the point? That would be some nice science. No, you know what? We're going to come all the way down here. Yep, I'm going to bother Friedrich just a tad. Hope he doesn't get too upset. He should be okay. It'll be fine. Good, that's military training. Ironworking's 18 turns. Ooh, yeah, we could do a lot in that time. You know what? Let's come up here. Let's get sailing. Take care of a few things for us. All right. Yastrapura. Now we're looking solid. We need to up our war efforts. So we're going to need 2 archers here. Let's get that cleaned up. Oh, wrong thing. We'll need 2 archers. We got 2 elephants. But let me see which is better. 35 versus 25. It just takes longer. So these are definitely the way to go. We'll investigate further. For now, we just need to prep. Good. They're sailing. That'll also benefit us. Let's go ahead and get into currency here. Get some money. Get production off of an arena. Probably because of the rivers. These rivers are quite interesting, I must say. Let's get a key in here. Definitely something we need, because then we'll be able to make boats. That'll be nice. And let's go ahead and do a cleanup. No, we're not doing that. I think we'll get our granary in here. And it looks like these numbers changed on me, and I don't like that. I do not appreciate it. We'll go for a villa somewhere in the arena. We'll find spots. Let's just get out of here and finish those up. All right, you need to go there. Let's go ahead and just open up the map a bit more. Very interesting moves, I think. Oh, perfect. There's some more gold for us. All right, since we're about to get markets, I think we need to go probably right here so that way we can get a market right there. So show me that 5 garden, which I know is right here. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but we'll go ahead and put it in. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with everything right now. There we go. Let's go and explore. Oh, there's mountains right there, so that's not going to help us. Friedrich, my man. Always happy to have science. Always happy to see it. There's no point. We're going to go the other way. Let's continue our exploration. All right, that's built. We're going to get you building units. Can I get a galley in? Ooh, I probably could. I almost wonder if I should buy it. How much do galleys cost? 200. Ooh, never mind. That's quite extensive. Let's go with some elephants. We're going to build some elephants right here. Just get it out of the way. Where are we defend? Oh, probably Entrepreneur. Let's get this going. Did I upset him? Answer's probably yes. Maybe I have to wait a turn to see his anger. Just buildings in general. Yastrapura is actually pretty well built. Ooh, I'll happily take an expansionist. That'll help me later. We'll go ahead and take the wine now. Let me see if I can actually do a buy. Just a little quick one-off if we could. Personally, I'd like to do the brickyard. Just slap that down right here. I like that. There we go. Cure a few things. Oh, nope on the cotton. That's fine. I don't need that anyway. Spearman, please don't. Let him go. Good job. All right, who do we meet? Napoleon. Pleasure to see you, sir. How much of a pleasure? Ooh, decent pleasure, actually. More than happy to provide that to you. Keep me in the game. Although Friedrich is a wonderful partner in crime. All right. Show me that 4-2. I'll go ahead and fill actually either one of these out. I'll go with that. We got this market area ready. I saw Hatshepsut moving around. I might actually keep this alliance, depending. Had to be a war with the one person. I'm going to have to say no to that. Goodness. That is horrendous. Alright. Did not see that coming. Cancel that movement. Let him go. Thank you. Got Izamina. I was about to say. Perfect. Oh, that's a slinger. That's probably what's going to do me in versus everything else that I've been fighting. We're going to go engineering. I knew it was going to fight me anyway. 33 turns. It's going to take forever. I need to get these berets going. I need to get all my civics eventually. Oh, the +5 market. Yep. Just put that in. Just give that a quick little click. I was about to say, I was like, why are you offering me a 3? I would want the 6, if anything. Oh, that was unnecessary. Oh, you're attacking my capital specifically. Got you. Well, we're going to 1-turn this archer, and then we'll hold you off from there. Actually, we could even do one of these, and although I will admit, 5 Medjay is kind of scary. There we go. Perfect. So we can hit them. And we just need the archers. Should have left the ballista back there. Hey, delete that one. Not quite. That's fine. We don't need to worry about it too much. Production sounds great. Let's secure our stuff. I know we're touching borders. Please don't be mad. Don't be too mad, Friedrich. Borders touching. Only a -10. Yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be okay. Alright, you get in there. Full war elephants. That's what I like to see. Ooh, I like to see that too, actually. Oh, we do have to take each district, so I don't like that too much. Alright, let's do a bit of this, and we'll do one of these. How's that? And then we're going to one-up it here. Not enough. Oh, I need a key for that, don't I? That makes sense. Oh, Hatshepsut. Finally some culture running my way. Thank you. I have been lacking significantly on that. Can you just not hit anybody? This is unforeseen. And just skip a turn, then. I don't like where that's going. I care more about watching this scout die. That's unfortunate. But such is the life of a scout. He'll be sorely missed. Alright. Moving on. Back to what we need. Buildings are nice. They're beautiful. But not really what we need right now. Nope. We need units. A commander would be nice too. So let's go ahead and we'll be making elephants. We're going to need a lot of elephants, and that's what we're going to make. Alright. She's got walls all over the place here. I hate it. But that's what I get. Made a mistake on what I did. Alright, you're gone. There we go. Hit this guy. Dismiss. We're not defenseless. Oh, I built that. Duh. We're kind of rocking right now. We don't need to move anything. We don't even have enough stuff right now. You know what? Coordinated attack right here. There we go. I was about to say, that took a little while, didn't it? And we'll even hit this for a bit. How about that? Perfect. Now, where are we? Yes. Need to get that ballista there as fast as possible. Unfortunately, not looking good. This is fine, because that guy's gone. And this guy, he's gone too. Alright, what we got? Ooh, I will take the science, because that's what we're focused on. Yep. I could take the camels, or I could take this, and I will do that. All about the production. Let's up our science. Training infantry and ranged. That would be nice to some extent, but we're actually going to do the influence. Oh, the fishing key. That could be handy, and it actually is. We'll do that for a turn. Not a problem. More room, nothing to put in, so it's fine. Alright, you heal. Just keep hitting this thing. Oh, promotions. Don't mind if I do. What do we have in here? Coordinated attack and focused fire. There we go. Trung Ni. Dangerous. She is a monster right now. Oh, whoa. Whoa. I didn't know I had another elephant. Well, I already hit the button. Bring that out next turn. I believe you're attacking my archers, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to have to ask you to stop killing them. Give me a galley. We're just going to sneak up there and take Tejenu. That's what we're going to do. That ballista's taking so long, I could have just built it, been faster. So first off, this, yes. Fortification. That should be a wall down. Yes, it is. Major defeat. Man, that Medjay's hit. Not a fan of that. Alright. You need to disappear. I love that button. Focus fire is my favorite button. Yes, it really is. I'm not kidding. I love that button. Hit that thing every day. Ooh. You know how to make someone happy. Let's get that granary in here. Up that food production a bit, huh? I'm happy to make my towns grow. Should we get another galley? One turn? We will. One more galley. That'll be enough. Genu's on the menu. Looking scrumptious. We're going to take that thing out. Major defeat. I hate these things. Just hurt. They hurt to hit. They really do. I actually take less damage hitting the city district defenses. How insane is that? There we go. That'll knock that Medjay down. Look at this. Time that gets over there. I should have just been making ballistas here. Ballistas. I keep messing it up every time. Can we make this guy go away? Awesome. Glad we could all agree on that. Moving forward, maneuver. This guy to be quick. Yep, he's got to be quick. Nimble on his feet. Why are you sending a settler to die? I don't quite understand that logic. Oh, we're going to grab this. Yeah, salt. I'm salty, man. We got our 2 boats. We're done there. Ballistas here is useless. No point in making a settler. Another army commander, though. Definitely on the menu. Alright. These look great. We're going to avoid that for now. This is going to be my ballista maker. Because, oh well. Not exactly. Huh? There we go. So, let's give this a heal. Still smack into that for a bit. Oh! Walamina, thank you. Don't mind if I do. I'm more than happy for you to build Petra for me. Indrapurus needs the salt. They're the ones who are really making the units. Perfect. Actually, you know what? Oh, I'll take the point. Doesn't hurt me none. We'll definitely get military for sure. As for everything else, oh no. Mongolia. Don't mind if I do. Mathematics, number 2 on a lot of mastery options because I've been avoiding them. I say we fill out our war machine. That's what we need to do. So I can get a 5 blacksmith. So I can get a 5 here. It might be a better option. That would be. But let's hold off on that. Because I can make... Oh, well, actually, these are 2 turns. I can get this in 3? Never mind. Let's get that real quick, then. Let's get that blacksmith in. And I wouldn't mind upping the science. I think we'll go ahead and grab some more production, though, just to make sure we're keeping things simple. You know what? That also gives me plenty of time to get these siege units in position. Yeah, this Medjay's coming after us. I'd rather protect my assets. If I could, oh, I could have attacked. That's fine. Alright, not liking our odds here. Do I want to move? I think I do. Minor defeat, way better. I should have attacked with him last. That was a mistake. Well, let's take it here. Oh, not quite. Well, we're getting this kill, even though it's going to really hurt us. I'm seeing what's going down. You're going to heal. Downside is she's really bringing in the Medjay, making full use. So that is not in our favor. Are they gone? Nope, still standing. That's fine. Alright, we'll get in position to start messing up to Genu. I don't know if we'll be able to take it or not, but we'll be able to mostly take it, so that'll work in our favor. Alright, cool. We got that unlocked. I think we could go for a higher production, but I think we're going to stop. I'm going to add some more science to the mix. Angkor Wat hasn't been built yet, but I'm probably not going to get it. So, Yuthahati gets +1. That's nice. How about the Antiquity 6? 21 turns. I need more settlement limit. I really do. I think we might have to eat it. Mina is now hurting us. Well, let's even that out, shall we? I will not take a disadvantage here. There we go. Let's keep sending these up the pipeline, shall we? I think we're going to come in here, try to make a somewhat of a... I don't want to say a stand, but prep things a little bit. A staging area. That's what I was thinking of. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Let's get you in. We'll start plucking away at this. Can we even propose peace? Probably not. Oh, one more turn. She offers to Genu. Yeah, we'll take it if she offers it. So let's see what happens. And then if she offers that, we'll take it and we'll move on. Apparently, she didn't like that idea one bit. Well, mainly I didn't ask her. I'll ask her this turn, though. See what she thinks. She might like the idea. You never know. She might think it's wonderful. Alright, pull back, heal. Alright. Let's get this up a bit. Let her know what's up. See if, well, she doesn't like the idea. Well, that's a shame. We'll just have to see what unfolds for us here. Something died. Oh! So she wants to give Badet. I want to Genu. She really does not like that idea. Badet gives me rubies. To Genu's a better option, though. I also don't know where Badet is. Let's just hit no for now. Where is that? Did she put it behind me? So, oh, she brought it all the way over here, didn't she? Is this Badet? Oh, that's Egypt. Oh, it is Egypt, duh. So that's where it's at. I'm starting to process. You know what, guys? We will call it there. I will accept Badet. Now she doesn't want to talk to me because I canceled it. Alright, so we gotta go through a turn. Alright. Well, fine. We'll just hit things here and there. See what she has to say about it. Alright, let's get our beret in there. That's gonna prevent any type of issues later. Alright. Well, at least we got some ballistas in here. Oh, no, no, no. I don't like that. Now I'm also opening myself up for attack here. That's just awful. Are you attacking? Yep, you're attacking my siege units. Which makes sense, I would too. Alright, let's go for the celebration if we can get into that. Because I think we should. Food is the name of the game. Alright. Now, we got that beret. Where's that 5 at? All the way out here. I think you're lying to me. It's a base 4 regardless anyway. I do kind of need the culture though. I also have to keep making units though. So, at a loss. So we're going to do archers. We need to go ahead and get rid of that. Ooh, a promotion. Well, we're definitely filling out this tree before we move on. So, that's just a given. Well, it's a free hit, so I'm going to take it. I almost wonder if I should just finish them off. You know what? We will. I know it's going to leave me open, but at the same time, knocking out their commander for several turns is imperative for us. We're going to need the happiness because we're going to go over. Altar, not bad. Beret, definitely something we need. I don't know if I want to put it in here. I can put it here because these would be where we'd build stuff anyway. We're going to leave that alone for now. Alright. Just keep tearing up to Genu. The only downside is I'll only be able to attack this one. Do you... Nope. What about Badet? Alright, so when I said no, you really took that to heart. I just wanted to see things. Well, unfortunate. Now she's making units to reinforce coming behind us. That is just unfortunate. Alright, let's get our beret in. We're going to go ahead and put it right here. Looks pretty good. Only have 1 per anyway. Let's keep making me archers. Bring them up this way. Oh, yes, I could trade with you. That would be a great idea. Alright, so I don't like the fact that you're hurting my guy. Not a fan of it. Actually, you're about to kill him too. Even worse. Major defeat, of course it is. Alright, I think we're going to pull back on our attack. And we'll bring you here. Just to make sure I don't lose my siege units. There we go. Yep, that's about right. Well, that didn't matter much anyway, did it? Unfortunate news. Unfortunate. Alright. Trying to think what I want. What do I want? Because I think we're going to build back here a little bit. Yeah, we're going to build back here. Just a tad. That's a 5 because of the... No, I don't like that. It's a base of 4. Wish I could make other stuff, but I can't. You know what? We'll go with some units. I think that's the optimal choice before us, is units. So, we'll start making some elephants here. And then up here, we're just going to keep making archers. There we go. Go ahead and heal up, I guess. Yep. Actually, if I could do a bit of that. That's a bit better. It's not great, but it's something. You're coming with me. 2 of these guys heading over here is more than enough. There we go. You're right where you need to be. Come on. End this video one piece. Just built something else. Badet. Of course you would offer me to jet. Where is that even at? It's probably somewhere awful. That's why you're offering it. Oh. Yep. That ticks me off immensely. That, guys, this is going to be a rough one. It's going to infuriate me. This is what I get for war. What is it good for? For a lot of things if I actually did it right. Yep. Keep making archers. That's all we're here for, is the archers. Alright. Oh, you can't hit them. Even better. Goodbye. Alright. There we go. Oh, had one. There you go. Just kind of fortify this for now. I'm kind of getting to the point where I think I'll just keep attacking. That's how it's starting to feel. Oh, hey, we finally made it. That guy took forever to get there. Goodness. Alright, 2 production, 2 happiness. Go ahead and put that in there. And it's +4 in towns. Not really worth it. Put it in here. There we go. Hey, you know what sounds good? Another one of these. Alright, guys. Say that might be... Oh, stuff had to die, of course. Can start an additional trade... Oh, yeah. Wow. Trade route with me. I am more than happy to do that. Anything to get more money. Alright. There we go. Wow. That is infuriating by 100%. Just can't let me have anything. Alright, district captured. Surprised they let me have that, but sure. Now we're just cranking out archers. Just 100 archers. Actually, I should move this guy up one. There we go. Come on. Nope. Can't hit that one. See how it is? You know what? I'll just put you in here. Yep, that'll work for now. Well, you're going to die no matter what we do, so might as well go out swinging. Let's go with Friedrich. I think some of this looks pretty good. Should probably trade with the Shepset a bit more. I'd be down for that. Hey, Amina, peace. How about Tejenu? Now we're talking. How about Badet, too? All right, Tejenu, good. I'm glad we could come to an agreement, guys. Fantastic. That's all we ever wanted. Also, it shuts down any of her protection towards a set. It is by itself, so we will definitely be taking that out. Perfect. Finally. I'm glad she could agree to that. And you know what, guys? On that note, with that, I think we'll call it. I'm really enjoying playing with Trung Ni. Let's go ahead and open that up a bit more. Really cool on the art designs. I can't wait to see what else they do. They're introducing her. Can't wait to see what else they do with commanders. Definitely a lot there. This tree right here, awesome tree. Actually, let me go to a regular commander. What did they get rid of? I was not paying attention to that. So, leadership. You know what? That kind of makes sense. You're a specific leader commander. I can get behind that. Makes sense to me. Makes sense. Well, either way, I hope you all enjoyed. I think we're doing great. We'll see about messing up with Amina more. We're now over settlement cap, so that's going to be fun to deal with for a bit. We'll bounce. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if we'll see about removing her. She's got 3 left somewhere. I know there's 2 here. I don't know where the 3rd's at. It's right at the cap. Right, my bad. We'll see about that. If we do 3 more, I don't know. We'll have to see about the culture if we can actually get enough settlement limit for it. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.